Outdoor University. Hold on. Look at this. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a little bit better. That. Whoa, that's a lot better picture quality. Anyways, I just want to see who's awake. You know, a lot of you know who Kevin Bullock is. He's our friend from Australia. I tried to reach out to him tonight. Tried to reach out to Dee Dee tonight. You know, I'm going to bring something to everybody's attention that most people don't know. Dee Dee. Bigfootology and Painless actually sent me, and this was a while back, they sent me this experimental thing where it's like a little camera you plug into the bottom of your phone. It does thermal, it does a lot of other things. And I thought it was, I was like, whatever. I was actually playing with it today, guys. Wow. I mean, I tried to get a hold of Dee Dee because I think it is what she caught the thermal. If you go to Bigfootology, you'll see that she has a video. Dude, it's definitely a bipedal creature walking on thermal. Okay. Floyd, what up? Dilla, what up? Mike, what up? Jeff, what up? So, yeah, it's pretty amazing stuff. And I was like, I kind of threw it in the back locker of Outdoor University equipment. But I was messing with it today, man. I was like, boom. So, and I was kind of wondering how I can go live with it. So I called Dee Dee. She hasn't got back with me yet, guys. So hit her up. Tell her, say, hey, call Charles. Blah, 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 blah. You need to, realize. But that's the first thing. The second thing is, I got to thinking today. I was talking to Kevin Bullock. If you guys don't know who he is, Outdoor University member for a very long time. Lives in Australia. He's selling everything he owns, and he's moving to Ohio. He's going to live with me. And he wants to live in the States. He's going to do it the right way. Hold on. I saw that one, Charles. Yeah. I'm just trying to read some of the comments. Everybody saying hi to everybody else. Said hi. ANZ. ANZE. There's something we haven't seen before. All right. ANZ, what's up? So, I want you guys to realize just because you don't see people in the comments, that there's been people that's been here for a very long time that just don't comment, which I understand. I can understand all that, okay? Especially in the Bigfoot community, I can understand that. You're more interested in seeing evidence than you are communicating. I understand. I'm 100% okay with that, all right? And, every once in a while, somebody new. Here we go. We got ANZE, ANZ. By the way, how are you? That comes in new. And I understand all of that. And I want you guys to understand one thing, okay? Is I'm always working behind the scenes. And most people don't understand this. Most people think, he's goofing off. He goes on a hunt every once in a while. Yeah, Kevin told me about. Oh yeah. Oh, so he already told you, Dillo? See, damn it, Dillo. How come? How come you know shit before I do? How is that? Down under. Woo! What is that? Crom? Crom. What was that? That was wasn't that Conan the Barbarian? Crom? I mean, how do you know things that I don't, Dello? I don't understand how you do this. You know. All right, we're gonna listen. I'm gonna have to ban Dillo for 30 days because, I mean, damn man, Dillo always knows stuff before I do. I don't even know how that's possible. How? I'm only messing with you, Dillo. I'm kidding. But anyways, man, you know, look. Not only Kevin Bullock, but also, look, we all know about Jason across the pond over there in Europe. Listen, he's another one. Okay, we have members that are from other countries, and they got me thinking today. Are we really that different because of where our geographic location is? Are we really that different? No, we're not. No, we're not. Good people are good people, man. And I like it. Short note, where you been? Short note. Look at short note. Where you been, man? Huh? Oh my lord. Look at you guys in the comments. But I'm just saying, yes. So I'm waiting for the comment to go, wait a minute, you're supposed to be at the geosite collecting stuff. I did. I went to the geosite today. Guess who got out of jail today? If you guys remember, and here's a good trivia question. Remember when the cops were called and the geosite lady's daughter's boyfriend was arrested? Yeah, for putting his hands on her daughter. You remember that? And yes, I do have permission to speak about this scumbag. Okay? I do. Geosite lady said, I don't care. Talk about him all you want. And so he got out of jail today. Yes, he did. And guess where the first place he showed up at? As I pulled in. He was the car in front of me today. I slow down. I see a car pulling into the geosites. I'm like, who the hell is this? Right? I pull in. Boom. I instantly recognize him. He pulls right by the house. I pull down by the barn. I'm like, oh no. I walk all the way up to the house, right? All the way up to the house. I almost said the geosite lady's name. Sorry. All the way up to the house. And instantly she starts screaming, you get out of here, blah, blah, blah. You're not supposed to be here. Dude, it was bad. It was bad. It turned into a sheriffs were there. 3 of them. 3 separate cars were there today. Escort him off of the property. He's got no warrants. They just told him to leave. So the Jill's daughter's boyfriend, yeah, Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. It was bad over there today. So I had to spend a bunch of time talking to Jill. I had to spend a bunch of time talking to the geosite lady's daughter and the owner of the geosite. I got to be careful what I say, because it was pretty bad today over there. So I did try to go there today, but not happening. Just so happens he gets out of jail today. Yeah, not cool. Actually, he got out of jail yesterday at 5. Today's Saturday. He got out yesterday at 5 o'clock, showed up today. So let me correct that before somebody goes, well, that's not true because they don't get out of jail, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, let me correct that and make sure that y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? David Leonard, what's up? By the way, David Leonard, you guys better get your, listen, man. What? That's right, David Leonard. Woo! You guys better get over to David Leonard's Facebook page. Get your deer calls, turkey calls. It's coming. Get it. Anyways, not promoted by David Leonard in any way. Not even going to monetize this video. I just want to take a minute and talk to my people and let you know what happened today and why I didn't pursue the geosite. So anyways, finally cops come, boom, kick them off the property. Me and the geosite lady. Listen, this woman, what we've known her, 3 years now, 4 years now? We've known the geosite lady. One time I had a few beers with her. Tonight, I had a bunch of beers with her, as you can probably already tell. So I learned a lot about the history of this place today. And we're going to talk about this on Bigfoot and Beer. When she was younger and the interactions that she had with these Sasquatch. Man, guys, I just got home, okay? Listen to me. I pulled into the driveway at 2:15 today. 2:15. I just got home. This woman, she pretty much me today, man. I mean, she's like, look, tell them everything that you want to tell them. You know, she's like, I'm not going to say nothing to you that I don't expect you to repeat. I found out a lot. If you guys remember about me telling you about her painting rocks and trading rocks, I didn't know it was a trading situation. It was actually a trading situation on rocks. Yeah. Wait till I tell you guys what I learned, but I'm just letting you know. So that's what happened today, because I know a lot of you were expecting me to go live. All right, we're at the geosite. Let's switch out the DNA traps. Let's switch out the cameras, the whole 9 yards, blah, 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 the SD cards. Well, I didn't even get a chance to, but I actually learned something a lot more important. Charles was out in the woods drinking with Bigfoot. No, I never even made it to the woods, is what I'm trying to tell you. Gooden's Auto. The cops were there. Listen, he pulled in first. I pulled it right behind him. And I'm telling you right now, she came out like a banshee. Mad. New. daughter was there. Everybody was there. Look, there's the GSA lady's daughter. She also has a son. And he's not a little dude. He's got arms. Hold on. He's got arms about that big around. I mean, this dude's no joke. I mean, he definitely works out. Let's just say he's not one of those Planet Fitness dudes. Okay? Her brother's no joke. Big dude, very large, and he was there. I mean, it was smoke. I mean, there was just. I swear to God, I thought somebody was getting beat up today. So I sat there. Jose lady was pretty upset. Okay, she was. Not happy. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to put her business out there too much, but we had a couple drinks tonight, and man, I learned a lot about the history of this property, which really's got a lot to say on our research. Okay, because listen, you can always say, okay, well, yeah, this woman claims she's got Bigfoot, blah, 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 blah. But when you start to really understand that family history, okay, and I've told you guys 5 generations, this property's been, that I know of, for 5 generations. That's great. I can't wait to hear about not right now. My best friend Tom's calling. But listen, man, I'm telling you guys, I really learned a lot today about this piece of and about behavior. And I don't know how to really dissect it and how to bring it to you without it just being all over the chart, okay? I gotta decipher. I understand, we had quite a few drinks, me and the Geo lady. So I have to decipher a lot of information and really figure it out. What is this? FAQIH. Freakro Nizzer. We're just going to call you Nizzer. I don't know what Niz. What's up? We're just going to call you Niz. But listen, I'm trying to figure out how we're going to decipher this, okay? And that's why I'm waiting for Bigfoot and beer, okay? Because I learned more today from the Geo lady that I learned since we had permission. Since we've got permission. Even all of the evidence, okay? The pond, the Christmas video. I can't even tell you the evidence that we got isn't worth the history that I've learned today about, listen, the Geo lady. These Sasquatch have been on this property for a very long time. Okay? And not only did I learn, listen, I have Onyx. Okay? Onyx will tell you who owns the property and who does this and blah, 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 blah. Okay? Even Spartan Forge. Okay? I have a lot of deer apps. I can find out who owns property. But what it doesn't tell you is how long they owned it or anything like that. There's a piece of property next to the Geo that's just as big. Ag land. It's agricultural ag land, but still, it's a pretty big piece of property. So these two pieces of properties together, here's what I did not know is the geosite lady's dad. Well, not her dad, her grandfather. And the grandfather's brother owned property next to each other. Okay. The grandfather's brother sold the property next to it out of the family. So somebody else owned it. So the geosite was bigger than we thought originally. Okay. It was a larger piece of property than we thought. All right. That has a lot to say. Does he not see the chat? Yes, I see the chat. But I'm trying to relay some information to you tonight. Yes, I see the chat. Blah, blah, blah. Hello. Flying, Father Angel Sons of Heart. Blah. Hello. Glab, sorry, yes. Hello, someone don't read all the time. Yeah, I don't. Listen, Floyd, I usually read the chat, but I am so excited of what I've learned, and I'm trying not to really just come out and tell you guys, because I need some content for Bigfoot and beer. But damn, man, I learned a lot about the geosite today. I'm pretty excited, and I learned something that I think we could use, and we could utilize and isolate a behavior that I think we can get some evidence from. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Tune into Bigfoot and Beer. We'll figure it out. We're all gonna talk about it. Hello. Sometimes don't read all the time. I read. I'm sorry. Glab. Sorry. Glab says you look like my father. Sorry. I'm not trying to look like your father. I'm just super excited, guys. I'm sorry. And yes, I've had a few drinks. Man, I'm telling you, I had a conversation with the Geo lady today that I didn't expect was going to happen. I am so torn right now between where do we need to go? Do we need to go to the geosite? Do we need to go to Old Man Whistler's? What am I doing? Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't understand. Really, seriously. You guys, listen. Hold on. Let me reach in here real quick. Because I ain't exempt. I don't know what the fuck to do. There's $1 for the swear jar. I mean, I learned some stuff tonight, man. That's pretty interesting. This heavily simple man, what's up? V, what are you doing? It says, hey, Charles. Hey, my ODU family, what's up? It was someone says, hey, everyone, take your time. Don't live too fast. They would come and they would pass. Yeah, that's a good one. grab my guitar and play that, you know. But listen, I don't even. I'm pretty excited. I mean, you obviously can tell. Okay, yes. You know, I don't do videos like this. You know that. You don't see me just jump on and talking a bunch of garbage. But I'm pretty excited, man. I mean, you know, from what I learned tonight and the history of. Remember when I told you about the painted rocks? Here, I'm going to give you a little bit of something. Remember when I told you about the painted rocks? I actually learned a lot more about the painted rocks, which we're going to redo because I learned something that she didn't tell me the first time. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Remember when we found that very, very big vine that was bent and woven into a circle? How many of you remember that? She told me something about that. We got down and she gave me permission. She's like, yeah, you go tell everybody what we talked about, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's some things that she said that I'm not going to tell everybody. Look, we both probably had one too many. You know, as soon as the cops left, she's like, boom. You know, she's like, she broke out a bottle of Crown Royal. And I told you, you guys know the Geo lady don't drink. Her and her daughter were very upset. And I just happened to fall into this. And I learned a lot tonight. Ooh. Wait, you guys don't understand, man, what I'm about to tell you. When are you going back out? Tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going in the morning. I'm gonna go take some. I'm gonna pull Floyd Randall on her. I'm gonna go get Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I'm gonna go there because I know she's gonna have a hangover. So I'm gonna go. Probably bring her breakfast. I'll stop at McDonald's, maybe get her a McGriddle or whatever, and a coffee from Dunkin'. You know, because I have seen Dunkin' Donuts cups in her garbage, so I know she does drink Dunkin' Donuts every once in a while. So, you know, all I got to say is Goonie Goo Girl. There you go. Oh, nice. I wish I could go with you. Yeah, I wish you could go with me too, V. I'm just going to be jealous, Charles. Yes, I remember that very circle vine. Yes, so I got a lot to say. Anyways, I'm going to get off here. I'm not trying to waste your time. I just want to let you know, man, that I tried. I did try it today. I did. I did try to change the DNA traps, change the batteries, change everything. Listen, when the owner of the property wants to sit there and she wants to talk, and her and her daughter are having problems, and I told you, listen, bro, I got the whole 9 yards of what happened with the daughter's sighting. I told you earlier this year that her daughter had her very first sighting on the property, thought her mom was crazy. Remember that? And the daughter and the mom had a sighting together on the side-by-side. You guys remember that one, right? Okay. So I got more info on that too. Dude, I learned a bunch of stuff tonight. I really did. I'm super excited. I don't want to just, you know, we got Bigfoot and coffee in the morning. I don't know how I'm going to write a bunch of notes down. All right. I'm going to try to figure out what I want to talk about at Bigfoot and Coffee. And then next week, Bigfoot and Beer. It says, yes, I do. Hey, Jay. Hello, Kim. Have you tried to go in her house? I've been in her house. Oh, I've been in the Geosite lady's house, V. I've been in her house. I mean, she invites me, and she's a very nice lady. You know, what is she? 3 or 4 years? 3 or 4 years older than me. I mean, she's a nice woman. She truly is. Hardcore Christian. Very self-sufficient. I mean, I want to be careful because I know she watches this. You know, she's good. She's good people. Let's just put it that way. Okay? She is. This Bigfoot silly. This Bigfoot silly, yes. Say big. I'm just reading some of the comments. Trying to keep up with the comments. I know I've just been rambling, and I normally don't do that. That's how you know how excited I am, guys. I learned a lot about this piece of property today. And everything just seemed to fell into place, like boom, 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 boom. It just makes sense to me. It truly did. We'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it, trust me. We're going to talk about it. Anyways, I'm Charles Mills. Take a kid fishing, all right? Invest in the youth of this country, all right? I'm telling you, I love you guys. Chris, what up? I see you. Anyways, man, there's so much I want to tell you guys, but look, I can't just get drunk with the jail lady and then come home and spill the beans. I gotta talk to her and, you know, I gotta be like, all right, look, we were drunk last night. What do you really want me to say? There's the truth. There's the truth. I gotta talk to the jail lady and make sure that what she told me, I'm eating candy, by the way. Pretty good stuff. What she told me, she said, yeah, you can tell them anything, but she had a buzz on, so I gotta make sure. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be careful. But I learned so much about the history of this property, and not only the history of this property. Remember when I told you guys about the tomato and the trail cam video? Remember that? She showed me pictures. Old school trail cam pictures when trail cams actually used film. You guys remember that? When trail cams used film and they were actual cameras and you had to have the film developed? Oh, yeah. I learned some pretty serious stuff with her. Guys, I'm just saying, you know, I learned a lot. I'm excited. Yes. Am I excited? Am I overexcited? Probably. Okay. But, I mean, you know, I'm an Old Man Whistler fan, but man, I learned so much today that I think I can capitalize on. I think I have instantly, boom, 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 my mind is going. I'm thinking, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that, I can get them on film, I can do it this way, I can do it that way. You know, I'm thinking, it's firing, 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 firing. You know? I'm just saying. A soup sandwich? I like soup sandwiches. Eat them every day, by the way. Hellbilly Simpleman. Anyways, I'm not trying to tease you, Kim. I'm not. I'm just I have to be careful what I say, so I gotta get with her. I gotta wait. Let her sober up a little bit, and then let's see what she says. Yes, pictures of taking a bite of a tree. Remember, I tried to steal that picture. I really did. I actually tried to like manipulate my phone and actually take a picture of that picture. I did. I didn't do it, but I did try. I did. I mean, it wasn't one of my best times. It wasn't the most honest thing to do, but I did try. I'm just saying. I did. So, all right, listen, I love you guys. You understand? Take a kid fishing. Invest in the youth of this country. You understand it? By investing in the youth of this country, you're actually investing in your own future. Future lawmakers, future lawyers, future congressmen, future president of the United States. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Think of that. You only have the freedoms that you have because of a veteran. You understand? I love you. Put down the Xbox, pick up a tackle box. 216-632-9385, bro. Call me. Depression is real. I love you. I'll see you all in the great outdoors. Later. I can figure out